Hello everyone and welcome. Mike with DiscGolfVanLife bringing you the final round back 12 coverage of the 2023 Jacksonville Open. Sponsored by Dr. Charlie Boraz, MD. If you haven't followed from the front 12 coverage, make sure you check that out as we head into the back half for this dramatic finish here at Four Palms Disc Golf Course. And joining me again for the back 12 is Tournament Director Daniel Alexander.
Thanks, Mike. Excited to be here. Glad to watch these guys tear up the back 12.
Yeah, they started off tied and finished the back 12 or the front 12 tied. Corey Ellis and Garret Gurthie sitting at the top, 25 down. And then right behind them is going to be Ian Burchett, 18 down, and climbing up is Braeden Sides at 22 down.
Yeah, Braeden definitely finished that last few holes pretty hot.
Yeah, real strong right there. 6 birdies out of the last 7 holes. We'll start off the back 12 with hole 10, 381 feet, par 3.
Yeah, so again, another water carry hole.
You see all them turtles?
A lot of turtles in there, man.
I see all them turtles.
There's a rumor we have an alligator in there, but I don't think it's true. Just put it out there.
Sorry, yeah, this hole, everybody just, it's a spike hyzer over the right side, over the water, carry the water the whole way. And you want to come down just at the top of the bank right here if you can.
Yeah, where some guys get in trouble is actually they hit one of those early limbs. Or take a roll like that.
And yeah, that definitely rolled all the way OB on him right there.
Unfortunate.
Double G. I mean, really going to take the same route. It's just unfortunate he got that roll back.
If you haven't been to Four Palms in a while, the water levels right now are definitely lower than they have been historically. Does that stay up?
I think he's just under the base of that tree. It did stay up, didn't go OB. That's really what you're hoping for, is something like that.
It's kind of that catch-22 where you obviously, ideally, you want to finish. Oh, stay up.
Ooh, that stayed in.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, you want to finish between like the bank and the basket, so it's a safe putt. Because if you go left of the basket, it's kind of a death putt. You don't want to have that.
And you're putting towards the water.
Yeah.
So Corey, gonna go with the same shot. See if he can push it. All three of them hit the tree at the end here. See if he can push past it.
It's coming a little more hot.
Nice.
Yeah, it's in a good spot.
Yeah, the not quite the death putt that you were talking about, but
Ian trying to do a little Anheuser putt there.
yeah, tossing that berg up there. He thought the wind was going to give it a little bit more of a lift, and it didn't. So Braeden, after going OB, difficult shot. Got the tree branches kind of in his way there.
He's in a stance, though.
Yeah, beautiful.
Nice putt.
Great save for Braeden. Continuing that hot streak, I guess you'd call it. I mean, even though it's a par, he's putting
Yeah, what
well.
is that, 7 out of the last 8 now?
Yeah. Well, that was a par.
Oh,
He's went
par.
over. But still, no, he's putting well. I mean, that's a bigger thing. He's
6 out of the last 8.
Yeah. But his 2 pars have been longer, I think, circle's edge saves.
Ooh.
Garret just missing that birdie.
Double G definitely wanted that one. As we see Corey here.
Of course, a chance to take a solo lead.
Been pretty solid on his putting. Yeah.
That'll do it.
Just like that. He's going to start the back 12 with the lead.
Yeah, this hole came in as the second easiest hole for these MPO players. Obviously, the stock highs are not too hard for these guys. This basket in previous years has been elevated, so it might or might not be next year. We'll have to see.
Yeah, previous and coming years.
Yeah, previous and coming, yeah. We'll see.
Make things interesting.
It's on the docket. On to hole 11, though.
All right, yeah, hole 11. Going to come in at 325 feet, par 3.
You have a Mando right here early that kind of takes away the, so-called a stock hyzer up the cart path. And it's slightly uphill too, so it's a very unique shot, I feel like, because you obviously want to put some air on it and let the disc do work, but then you have the limbs there also. So interested to see the shot selection we have here from these guys.
Corey opting to go straight at it, and hits the tree.
Yeah, he landed in a pretty solid spot though. Should have a clean look at the basket, get up and down.
Yeah, kicking left is better, because then the Mando isn't in your way.
There's been many times you kick and you go right and you go OB, or you have an awkward stance around the Mando, so Corey will see what he's given when he gets to his lie. Braeden coming up next. With a right-hand backhand, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like he's going straight up the middle as well. Maybe a little bit to the right. Miss it.
Oh.
And that's the kick to the right we were talking about.
Yeah, that's definitely not a spot you want to be in. I'd be interested to see where he missed the Mando, or is it an awkward lie?
He didn't miss the Mando.
Okay.
The double G, yeah, this is what I like to see. Get wide open down the left side, get a roller out there.
Oh, we're going roller action, huh?
Yeah.
Probably his Rolo.
Flip up.
Gonna assume it is. Looks like it.
Nice soft finish.
Well,
yeah.
What a great way to play that hole.
Ian, okay, going with the forehand. Yeah, this is what I would prefer. Going out the right side with the forehand. Or the left side. I don't prefer hitting the tree, though.
No. I definitely like the way he attacked that one. I mean, if you get past that tree with that forehand, you're going to be definitely in circle 2 area at least.
Is it a different berg from him?
Looks like it.
This is his throwing berg.
There you go. It's close. Give him a chance to get the par.
Yeah, it's hard to get ground play and all that sand up there.
Yeah, this definitely is, when this was a golf course way back in the day, 100% where there was some sand dunes, because there is a ton of sand all through this fairway.
Open spot, but awkward stance here. No problem at all.
A little long for Corey.
A little long, and then this tree looks like it's in his way.
So Braeden did not miss the Mando, like he said, but yeah, what an awkward stance.
I mean, he might as well have missed the Mando. He's just going to have to toss it out there.
Unless you got a roller that you really trust there, it's really hard to do anything else with that.
I mean, roller at that such an angle with the walking path on the right side.
100%. I think he made the right call. I mean, I know he'd probably want to give that stroke up, but I think it's better for as many holes we have left.
See if Ian can save this par.
He does.
Nice putt, even through the little branch there. A leaf.
Give the leaf a little love as he walked by. Hello, Fran.
Corey, as you can see, walking to his lie here. Definitely going to have this tree right in his way. I'd imagine he's going to step out to his right. Yeah.
He's definitely debating if he wants to go.
Oh, got to go down to a knee even. Oh, maybe not. I mean, this is a tough point in the tournament right here. Garret Gurthie right behind him.
Garrett's pretty much got a drop-in birdie, so...
Yeah, every mistake here is disastrous.
Corey, unfortunately, is going to give up at least 2 strokes, it looks like.
We are seeing some chinks in his armor here in the final round.
There he goes. Minimizes the damage. Just a bogey, but again, Garret sinks this, it'll be 2 strokes, and then Garret will have the solo lead.
Yeah, just after I said Corey taking the lead off the first hole of the back 12, and then it flops over to Double G in the lead at 26 down.
Some good golf. Braeden with the unfortunate bogey on the hole 12.
Yeah, hole 12, 452 feet. This one's only a par 3, long par 3, but because it plays a little slightly downhill, doesn't it?
Kind of. The green's a little elevated. It's like on a little dune here. But it's pretty wide open. There's a little bit of worry off the tee box if you don't hit your gap. But I think for the most part, you know, these guys throwing, you know, 450, they've shown they have the power. So expect to see some good drives here.
Yeah, put a little bit of Annie on it right there.
Coming. Do it. Oh.
Almost made it up there.
Yep.
Thank you.
The hill there is going to be the big takeaway. It's hard to really probably park this one with some ground play. So,
I mean, that was 400.
yeah.
Keeps this one turned over a little too much.
A little too much.
Ooh.
Almost goes OB, but he will be in bounds.
That should be pin high, just far off to the right side. Corey.
That's a great looking drive.
Oh no, it's fading out early.
Fading out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't quite make it up there either.
About the same distance as Garret.
Yeah,
just
just
a different
about.
angle.
There we go. Stay up.
If that hooks up, that's going to be perfect.
Stay up.
Skip up the hill.
I got slowed down by that mulch right there, but that's a great shot.
Yeah, it's still a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yep.
Yeah. Braeden really picking it up here.
Ian with a little half bid there.
Gonna be excited to see if he can get himself up into the mix here.
See Corey's on circle's edge, it looks like. Gets the stroke back after that bogey.
There we go, Corey. He had a few hiccups with his putts earlier. Let's see if he can get back on track. Really put the pressure on Double G here.
And Garret wants to sink this birdie to keep pace, keep his one-stroke lead.
Yeah, I think that was the first time in the final round that he's taken the lead, so he's going to want to hold on to that. There we go.
There we go. Good putt by Garret.
Braeden parked it. Hitting that mulch actually probably helped him from going long.
Yeah, definitely took a little bit of the ground play off. I mean, again, he came in on that uphill side, so the nose angle wasn't going very far, but definitely made it probably a few feet easier of a putt for him. And we'll drop in for his par. We'll move on to hole 13.
Yeah, hole 13, another long one, quite a bit more difficult. 523 feet, par 4.
Yeah, so this is our double Mando hole where the distance isn't too bad. I mean, obviously, pushing 500 plus is not your shortest hole, but kind of want to throw a touch shot into this area right here to give yourself a clean look through the double Mandos so you can get a chance to get a stroke. Obviously, these little trees guardian could come into play, and you do have the OB left and right as it kind of pinches off the fairway as you get closer to the basket.
Yeah, I think it's mostly you want to get placement here off the tee box. Give yourself a nice look at your upshot. Garret trying to skip one.
Double skip. There we go.
Went a little straighter than I think he would have liked, but he got the distance.
You might have a little bit of a interesting angle for a second shot.
Yeah, Corey going a little bit higher.
I think Corey has the height right, though. And they dug in there. That's a great spot to be.
Yeah.
Braeden going a lower approach.
Should get a little bit more skip.
That's pretty ideal, too.
Yeah, I think that's the more preferred spot. Being a little bit further left. Give yourself more of a backhand hyzer approach.
Yeah,
And Ian just had to best everybody.
Yeah, Ian's really close to where the drop zone is, actually. Shout out to Scott Valfrey. Thank you for spotting and volunteering, sir, all weekend.
So Corey forcing himself to do an Anheuser approach.
You definitely want something to carry here. I think a lot of people get in trouble where they just try to, like, you know, get through the Mandos and they don't commit to the throw. And Corey has no problem doing that.
Yep.
Great shot.
Great shot. Great shot.
It's gonna be an easy bird for him. Double G. Oh no, he's just pitching out to the mouth of the double Mando.
Yeah, give himself a chance. He can still get a throw in birdie from there.
He could.
Yeah.
Definitely could. Braeden could.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Brady hits an unfortunate tree, but he'll have a putt still. He wanted probably a little more left than he wanted, but
Throw that berg in.
yeah, that birdie's doing work.
Come on. Behind that.
That'll be a tough putt for him.
Yeah. Double G didn't even. No, he's giving this stroke up.
He's just taking the stroke. Yeah, I think it's probably a lot of golf left. Oh, unfortunate. Spit out there for Braeden.
Wow, and he has been on such a heater.
He took that unfortunate bogey on 11, but then got that stroke right back to last hole, and then fortunate spit out there for him. Great putt by Ian.
There we go, Ian.
A little straddle putt action there.
He said, I'm not out of this.
No.
Still here, guys. Corey to tie it back up again.
Good putt. Props to Corey for honestly playing this hole to perfection, in my opinion. Two great shots to give himself a pretty clean, easy circle one putt.
Yeah, I don't know if he prefers taking the Anheuser approach or if he would have liked to be a little bit more left in alignment with those Mandos, but yeah.
It's all the same on the scoreboard, right?
Exactly.
All right. 14.
Yeah, 14. 425 feet, par 3.
Yep. So, pretty open up the tee box. You have a little bit of trees guarding the basket here.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. And the bigger takeaway is that the basket is uphill. So, really got to get a hold of something to finish. Give yourself a look up that hill for an easy putt.
Yeah, it makes it interesting. You hit in front of the hill and you're good. You hit on the top side of the hill, you might skip well past the basket.
Going pretty high.
Hits a tree. And a safe par.
Yeah, he's a good 100 feet out still. It's going to be
Yeah.
tough for him to score from there.
Yeah, I think you want to go just a touch lower.
That's looking pretty good for me, Ian.
Yes, it is.
That's the spot to skip at. You can't ask for better than that, in my opinion.
Perfection.
That's, we didn't see the basket there, but that's definitely circle 1.
20 feet maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely circle 1.
Double G, a little inside.
These highs are a little early.
Oh, we got around that. That's
Get around it,
yeah, that's all you want.
We'll be about 40, 45, maybe 50 from the basket.
Keep pushing.
Looking pretty good. Didn't get up the hill all the way like Ian did, but I'll have a putt on that hillside a little bit. There's a little half bid. I like it. Corey about the same distance, just a different angle.
It's gonna be tough for Corey with his putting style. He misses.
Yeah.
Ooh. Goes down that hill. It's gonna be quite a tough putt coming back as well.
Braeden right at circle's edge. There he goes.
Thank you.
Braeden said he's not out of this either.
No. You know, the similar distance putt, maybe a little closer. He drains it too. Two great birdies.
Now we got the whole lead card into the MiG 20s. Exciting finish here. Even without the race for first between Corey and Garret, we got Ian and Braeden battling it out for third, possibly second.
There's still a lot of golf left. Corey puts that par in. Looks like Garret will drop his in too. Move on to hole 15.
15, quite a bit different from the previous few holes. 315 feet, par 3.
Again, slightly uphill. The greens are a mix of sand and pine straw, so interesting ground play usually what happens on this hole. But this is definitely always one of the easier holes, and all these guys are thinking, I gotta get a birdie here for this stretch.
Yeah, I think the most common play is going to be hyzer out the right side. Hope for a skip. Just like that, skip, skip.
Yeah, a few skips there for Ian.
The trouble you find is sometimes you just don't skip.
Yes, you hit that unfortunate spot where it's more sand than you like, and
Oh no, Braeden going long here.
that can happen. That's unfortunate.
Rolls OB.
He will be out of bounds, and he'll have a tough look to save his par.
Corey going down the left side.
Corey playing a little bit more of a turnover shot?
Didn't get it to flip up. Errant throw from Corey there.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like he didn't get a hold of that one.
I mean, wide open approach from that side, but it's a par. Double G trying to spike, skip. Great skip.
Great shot. That's
Heart.
Textbook from Garret.
Wow, way to put the pressure on Corey right here. He said you want that lead back?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have to do some work.
And Corey definitely, circle 2, circle 3 maybe even?
I mean, it's, definitely, 65?
Yeah. It's
70 feet?
Yeah. Probably, I imagine you're going to see a jump putt of some sort.
Got everybody in the background right there.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
No, he did not.
Look at Nick Olson back there.
No, he did not. Look at everybody back there.
BK, Dougie, all the locals watching that
Oh,
one.
Corey.
Corey, put on a show for those guys.
Man, that putt.
Yeah, shout out to the River City River City War team back there, pretty much. All those guys were.
Braeden, after going OB and after seeing that putt.
Yeah, Braeden definitely wants to get this one. I mean, like I said, this is one of the easier holes on the course. You definitely don't want to give a bogey up here if possible.
No, he saved it on hole 10. Let's see if he can save it again. To say the pressure is on, an understatement.
Oh, unfortunate for Braeden.
Again.
He gave it a good bid, though.
I mean, it's going to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the energy after that putt was real high.
Yeah, great putt by Corey. I mean, you know Garret has parked this, and you want to keep pace with him. To throw that in like that.
I mean, that was clutch.
Clutch, yeah, top tier.
I mean, we may look back on this in a few holes and say that was the moment.
Mm-hmm. Tough putt by Ian. He's definitely frustrated a bit. Oh, my.
Braeden, what? The putting in these few holes.
It's definitely a situation where, come out here and practice, come out here and play, and still every stroke matters. Every hole matters.
All right, now we get on to the other set of extra holes you guys have at this course. Hole D, 663 feet, par 4.
Again, probably my favorite par 4 we play.
Man, I like this.
I love this hole.
I love the drone going through that too.
Drone, you took a little bit of a scenic route there. I love it.
I
Man.
did.
I
Hey, scenic. A lot of people go that route,
I hear
intentionally or not.
So yeah, the big deal on this one is you got the OB right with the walking path. There is OB left. We play for the pro weekend along with the Mando. So you definitely want to keep the drive in the fairway. For me, the ideal landing spot is honestly as close to the Mando as possible, left of those 2 guardian trees you kind of went through, because you have to clean up and down.
Yeah, if you can get as close to the corner of OB as you possibly can, that is the ideal spot. And Corey gonna get this to hook up.
We're gonna hold that one. Corey's in a solid spot. He beat the 2 trees.
He's still off to the right side, which is a lot more guarded, but yeah, he beat those trees. So
Yeah, if you can beat the trees off the tee box, by all means, that's not a horrible spot. It's just you're kind of flirting with disaster a little bit there as well.
Double G hooked that a little bit. He's coming back. He's coming back. Yeah. He's good.
He's in bounds. Pretty close to Corey's spot. Maybe a little shorter, looks like.
Ian, let's see what he's got. He's pumped out a couple of nice drives.
Trying to hook up as well.
Yeah. Oh, didn't quite make it.
A little closer to the tree than he wants, but might be able to get around and get a good stance to get there in 2.
Surprised to not see these guys test this OB a little bit more. Yeah, like Braeden right here.
Yeah, that's where I feel is the ideal spot.
Yeah.
This side of the fairway is just so much more open, and you have so many more options for your second shot.
I mean, these guys still have, almost a full drive up, a full mid-range drive up to the basket.
As you can see here, you got that OB to the right, and it's kind of a, maybe throw a spike, get through the trees, try to pierce something through there.
Yeah, that's all he's hoping for. That's gonna be all right.
Solid. He got through. Give him a chance. Give him a look.
He'd like to be a couple feet closer to get that tree out of his stance, but
going sidearm.
Yeah, this is I think the preferred approach. Oh,
a little out wide, but
yeah.
It's good ground play.
Long putt.
A little bit of a longer putt. Oh, not really.
Yeah,
like 20 feet, maybe 25. So again, with a little bit of awkward stance, but going with that sidearm, he does have a gap there.
Finds it.
Also to sit down.
A little too much on it.
I have a circle's edge putt, it looks like.
So that's a long putt.
Yeah, definitely. Corey going with a similar hyzer route than Garrett went.
Yeah, trying to skip in there.
Yeah, pierce something through. He gets a bad kick though, and he'll have probably the longest putt of all of them. Corey definitely outside of circle.
I haven't really seen him do any like a jump putt or anything. So
no, even the one on 15, he kind of just tossed it in. He didn't really jump putt.
He's got solid power.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate. A little on the weak side, maybe.
It started fading out early.
Ian with outside circle as well. Looks like little jump putt. Great putt.
Wow. Let's go, Ian.
Great way to gain confidence after his unfortunate miss on 15. Great way to stay committed. Great putt, great birdie.
As I said, we got a battle not just for first, but we got one going on for third here now between Ian and Braeden after Braden's unfortunate OB and missed putt on the last hole.
And so Garrett wants to get this one-stroke lead here at this putt. Oh, off the band. It's unfortunate. He wanted to get that one from Corey. We're going to continue on to the next hole. Most likely tied. So Braeden with about a 20-footer. Be a good confidence builder for him after missing the short one last hole 15.
Yeah, he needs to pull back away from Ian.
There you go. Great putt. Great way to build the confidence back after that short miss. Both our leaders will take par on that one. We'll move on to hole E.
Yeah, it's going to leave him tied at 28 under. Hole E, coming in short hole, 326 feet, par 3, but this is a tricky one.
Yeah, this is kind of, you got 2 alleys to get in here to where the green is. Some guys try to saw it off quick and kind of go through the more alley that's a little bit more open. But then you got guys that go long and try to take the one that's more of a dump in and kind of spike it in that spot right there.
Kind of right where the drone just went.
Yeah. Of course, you do have the walking path, which is OB, and the street left, so definitely want to get something that's stable and trust it. Fly in there.
Ooh, that lifted right into that branch.
Yep. It's a little high.
At least he didn't kick into the woods.
This is true.
So Braeden probably going more of a higher Anheuser approach. Trying to just float in, glide to the right.
He's a little high, but if he can pierce through all that. Yeah, I didn't think so.
No.
It's really hard to get in up high. I've seen guys even throw like a forehand on a flick, and it's just it's pretty thick up there. Corey's coming down a little faster.
Yeah, the thing is, you just got to have the right speed coming into it. Braden's was a little more lofty.
Yeah.
You need it to be kind of diving in on the right side.
Some that pierces a little bit through.
Yeah, it can't be like a flip up. It has to be Anheuser the whole way.
Garrett's
a little soft. See?
Yeah.
Just a little too soft.
He did get better.
He did get a little bit further in.
Yeah. And trying to minimize the damage.
Trying to spike in there. There we go.
Interesting to see him go high again there. I feel like it's more inviting low, but
Thought maybe skip off the ground.
well, I will say you have a better chance throwing it in actually if you go high compared to staying low.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right. Braeden, impossible putt here. Gave it a great bid.
Yep, that was a solid bid.
I mean, I know everybody says it, but he misses that tree. That was in.
Garret having to go, looks like between these two trees.
I mean, you know, he's most comfortable in this straddle stance, so.
That'll do it. Great putt. Great commitment.
Thank you.
I mean, I know we didn't see the finish, but obviously Corey's coming up next, so he's got to be slightly closer.
I think Corey's in an almost ideal spot from where I could tell that this landed.
Oh, yeah, that's where he's at right there.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better spot than that.
Yeah, wide open putt inside of here. That's it. No one ever gets that. So we've seen the FPO ladies. They were in jail on this hole.
You can go watch that coverage after this if you haven't seen it yet. DiscGolfVanLife on YouTube.
Yes, sir. I was glad we got out there and was able to get that coverage. It was a battle.
Yep, it was a battle. Got a battle here too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, on the hole F.
Hole F, 686 feet. Big boy hole right here. Par 4, but it's probably one of the easier holes for him, honestly.
Yeah, it's very attackable. It's a little tight off the tee box, but then it opens up, and then really your biggest worry by the green is just going OB possibly. I mean, these guys have the arms to definitely get birdie looks.
Yeah, the way you have it tucked up in the corner here, you can definitely, and the straw, as we've seen, you can skip fast on your approach and leak out to OB on the left side.
This is one of the tee boxes we poured that was new this past year. So props to Glenn Alexander, the maintenance director for River City Disc Golf, and everybody that volunteered this year to make this tournament possible. It's awesome to see it come to fruition.
Yeah, I love all the upgrades you guys have been doing. You put in a lot of work here, and it shows.
Nice shot.
Corey putting in work on that drive. Good lord.
Bombs it.
Yeah, that was 500 plus easy, buddy. I can't even imagine throwing where he landed.
No,
On
no.
the sea
I mean, I aim for that tree that's way out there, but I get to that other tree.
And there is OB to the left here. That's where hole D is. And then also there's a Mando. So you will see most guys stick to the right of those two trees you see up the fairway.
Yeah, double G flexing one up there. Hooking up. Yeah, bombs it as well.
That's great drives, guys.
Yeah, not quite as far, but, you know, what, 10 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Ian looked like he really got a hold of this one.
Yeah, that hooks back up.
Get some good ground.
Miss it? Yes.
Yes.
There it is. Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Catch cam, watch out.
No, I mean, I could almost say he technically got furthest, but not closest.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because he wanted more skip towards the basket.
But Braeden looks like he's going.
Oh. I mean, that was a risky shot to begin with.
It is. I mean, I will say you can, if you're confident, you can sneak it over there. But again, there is a Mando up here. It's just out of frame.
I just don't see the reward for it.
I don't
honestly.
either, yeah. I mean, unless you're just not confident in your upshot at the moment, I think like the way the other guys played it is good.
Ooh, and he was, wow. He was actually kind of testing the OB out on the right side.
He went like a little. I think he stayed in bounds.
He did,
so,
yeah,
okay,
but
alright.
he's back there in the corner.
I think he was trying to hyzer spike that and just got an unfortunate tree kick. Garret,
Skip?
that's very well played. Put the
Nope.
pressure on Corey for sure.
No mistakes can be made right here.
Yeah, 4 holes left on this one. Ian, great upshot as well. Corey knows he needs to put it close. Keep things moving on to the next hole.
Should be automatic for him.
You kind of have a half run there, looks like. Appreciate that.
All 4 of these guys. Ooh, what was that?
Braeden not happy with that putt. Cost him a
Braeden.
stroke on the rest of the card.
Yeah, he's going to let Ian catch back up in time again.
And it's in.
Yes. Keeping the pressure on.
Giving the band some love.
Been tied up for a couple holes here.
Yeah,
We only got a few holes left, so.
yeah, 3 holes. 16, 17, 18. Corey with the birdie as well.
Let's go.
Pushes it to 30. You know, we had a talk amongst the board and a committee what the winning score would be. The bets were the over under is it going to be better than 30 or worse than 30 down. And I won't lie, I said if you get 30 down, you're going to win. Well, looks like it's going to take a little bit more than that.
A little bit more.
Yep. But it's been a pleasure to watch these guys play this course, man.
Tearing it up.
Tearing it up.
Hole 16, 425 feet, par 3. Plays downhill, so should be one of the easier par 3s for these guys.
Yeah, the big thing on this hole is with the soccer fields here to the right, this green is always windy. The flag's not doing it justice right there, but I've seen 20-foot putts, become 30-foot comebacks just due to the wind.
We really had preferable weather.
The weather's been great, I will admit, yeah.
Get through that.
Stay clean.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, right there.
Good putt.
That is the gap you want to hit and miss those branches.
Corey with a solid drive. I think he wanted a little bit more ground play, or a little more push forward.
Yeah, it's a little bit shorter than I was expecting. He did clip some leaves up there, so maybe that slowed him down. Double G going up and over.
Up and over, yeah. I love watching these guys throw this line. A little long to the left.
Yeah, it's like pin high, but so far left.
Mm-hmm.
Ian, yeah. You gotta get through.
It's looking really good.
Oh, that got not the best ground play. I mean, it's up there. It's up there.
Yeah, I think he's right outside circle.
I
40
really thought that had the speed to just like get right up underneath the basket, and
Mhm.
then it kind of skipped up high on him.
Braeden with a similar throw.
Yeah, it's leaking a little left on him. He didn't like it. He walked away.
Almost the same spot as Garret, maybe a little closer.
Yeah, he's really trying to get one back on Ian.
So Corey just outside the circle, 40-ish feet.
Yeah, tough putt here. You can see the wind blowing strong to his left.
You know, the pole's permanently bent to the wind, you can tell. Oh.
Inches right there. Inches.
Garret with a chance.
Okay, I don't know if is he going for it? Maybe he's deciding to
Maybe
lay up right
changing?
here
Kind of a headwind.
since Corey just missed. I mean, there are those branches kind of right there. Maybe that's
It's a little half bit. I appreciate that. Try to float one in there, but wanted to make sure that he wasn't gonna have some crazy comeback putt. Right at a similar distance. Garret maybe a little closer. Great putt.
great.
Great execution.
Yeah, he needed that with Ian being. Yeah, see, I told you, he's still. It's a decent putt still.
Yeah, Ian's inside circle. Like I said, it did have a weird ground play where it took a lot out of it, but still gives him give him a chance to score here. There he goes.
Keeping pace.
Keeping
I
pace.
like it. Man,
Yeah.
look at this. We are tied for first, and we are tied for third right now.
I love it.
And we got what, two holes to go.
2 holes left. Yep.
I thought it was me the whole time, then I really got to mine. And it
Man, and with this next
like
hole
5 feet
too.
closer. It did.
Yeah, hole 17.
I mean, I took the flight that they're all gonna take. Honestly, hole 17, 394 feet. Everybody's gonna go over this tree and try to spike down into the basket right here.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee you guys next year there will be a man that won this hole.
Oh, you're taking that shot out of
Taking
play.
that shot out of play, man. I want to see these guys attack it more.
Yeah. I will say it's a dangerous shot. Even on catch cam here, we have I actually bought like a batter's helmet or a baseball helmet to put underneath our hats. Just seeing some unfortunate hits over the past couple seasons.
I was very wrong about that.
We do not want that to happen to us.
Ian gets a little left more than he wants. He got a weird kick off to one of those trees that are coming down.
Braeden going a little bit lower route.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty good shot.
Yeah. And that's why we got the helmets.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Sun's going down.
Oh, these are tough shots with the sun right in your eyes. Yeah, lighting's going to become an issue.
Right there next to Braeden's.
Yeah, luckily we had earpieces here. Completely prepared. I knew everybody was taking this route.
There you go.
Double G, okay. It's going to give him a shot. Because Corey is pretty close.
Yeah, they all got shots here. I mean,
Yeah.
Ian's got the longest one, but even his is makeable.
Ooh.
Gonna do it the hook up there.
Okay. This is it for the lead here. For the third place.
Braeden's probably about 35, just outside circle. And it's in.
Gets it.
A great putt. Gives him solo third right now.
That was tough right there, Braeden.
I can't tell. I'll go this time.
A little discussion on who's up first
I think
here.
that's
I think
the fairest way to do it.
since Corey took it first last time, Double G is going to go ahead and putt first this time.
Big putt here.
Wow, he's got it just pinched off a little bit by this tree, but
Just straddle and go around the right side. Is that what I'm saying?
I think he's inside on the left. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Wow, great putt. Those are the ones that I feel like personally I miss so much. The trees there. I don't hit it, but it's in my head so much. I just can't commit.
I mean, personally, I feel like Corey might be even a little bit further than that.
It was very close. Very close for sure.
He has to make this. I mean, hole 18, not much of a separator. Clutch.
There it goes. Great putt. Keep us tied going to the final hole.
Ian gonna clean up his par here, losing the tie to Braeden. Going into hole 18.
Going to hole 18. Played 71 holes here. 71.
Wow.
And they're still tied.
Hole 18, the last of 24 holes, 656 feet, par 4.
Yep. So it's honestly a pretty soft 4, especially for these guys. Pretty wide open. Your tee shot, you have a little bit of trees in the way. The gap's kind of a little tight to hit. But for the most part, if you can put down a good drive, you should have a chance to look here for a birdie to finish up the tournament.
All these guys are putting on a great show right now. Battles for first, second, third, fourth.
It's been a pleasure watching these guys film coverage. Appreciate DiscGolfVanLife for coming to Jacksonville and recording those rounds.
Appreciate you guys having me. Braeden leading us off here.
Ooh.
Inside, but missed this tree.
Barely missed the tree.
Barely.
And barely missed that limb, but
Way turned over.
yeah.
Like I said, it's kind of like a soft 4, so he's got an approach from there even.
Yeah, the fact he got it there, he'll have a chance for the birdie still. Isn't going to be punished too much. But definitely got really lucky with not hitting that first available or one of the limbs on that other tree. So Corey, one of our tied leaders here.
Yeah, he's going to look to push it as far as he can, really.
Yeah, wants to definitely keep the pressure on Garret.
Yeah, well, I mean, he knows Double G is going for it no matter what. He has to as well.
Yeah. Eagle is not out of the question for these guys.
Not out of the question. Oh, a little turned over.
Yeah, that all turned over there.
Kind of opens it up for Double G here. He can bomb one out here, get a possible look at Eagle.
I don't think we have any Eagles on this whole on PDGA record yet, but locally it has happened.
Oh, yeah.
before.
I think he got it this time. No.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe.
What a shot.
Yeah, I get shot.
Stay
here.
up. Ah,
The one you got at
Monster
USD,
shot.
isn't it?
still a monster shot, but you could tell that had so much more potential. Yeah, nice little gust of wind out there or something.
One of the ones you got in rough.
Ian, okay.
They made the bag.
Putting together a good shot as well.
Made the bag.
Staying off a little bit more left,
Yeah.
but
That's all I was
an
worried
approach
about.
all the same. I mean, all of them have, 200, 250.
Yeah, Braden's got the farthest. He might have 3,
Yeah, maybe.
but it's downhill. The bigger issue probably maybe the elevated basket a little bit for these guys, but the way they're putting, it seems like it's not going to be a problem. Braden with a nice soft touch. Little fairway driver, it looks like. Well, that's the way to make up from a bad drive. You do that,
Yeah.
right?
That's what I say. They all have an approach. Corey
Boy's looking good as well.
has to get this close. Oh, yeah. Gets stopped by the tree.
That probably helped him a little bit.
Yeah, it did. He was coming in pretty quick.
Yeah, been a little more hot than he probably wanted to work for it a little more. Still a putt to make, though. Not a gimme.
So Ian is just going to have to settle. Braden's got this one in unless he can throw it in. Skip?
Great shot.
Yeah. Good shot.
So, good tournament for Ian. Appreciate him coming to play the JO this year.
Double G. See if he can throw it. Nah.
Oh, it'll happen.
Maybe.
I like it.
Oh, I couldn't tell if that was just like a safe. Let's take this into playoff, or if he was running it.
Mm-hmm.
Elevated basket.
It's just far enough to keep you honest.
Got a little bit of wind.
I'll do it. Good putt for Garret. Pressure's on Corey now.
He knows Corey's making this, so pressure was on Double G right there. Corey should be automatic with this, and that's going to take us into a playoff here at the 2023 Jacksonville Open. It's been an amazing battle.
There we go. Yeah, this is the moment I'm sitting here like, all right, TD time. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do?
Yeah, so maybe go over that. We're gonna go into playoffs here. What are the rules for them going into this? Is sudden death?
It's sudden death, yeah. We had a big gallery right here by the parking lot. Decided to have them play hole 10, which is the second water carry hole, to start us off. Just mostly due to all the players were right there.
Yeah.
And people were watching. Felt like it was a good way to kind of, keep us moving. People that wanted to watch could do so. So we're back on hole 10.
Yeah, if you don't remember hole 10, it's just a carry the water the whole way, hyzer shot off to the right over the top of this tree right here.
Yep. And Corey did birdie this one earlier in the round. Garret
Corey,
did not.
Yeah, Garret did not. Both had good shots.
And Corey's almost in the same spot he was last time, maybe a little longer.
Yeah. And Double G was more on the right side, on the hillside.
Mm-hmm. It's looking pretty good from Garret.
And these are looking like the exact same shots they had earlier.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
So hopefully Garret can correct himself from earlier.
Corey's up this about like a 10-15 footer, so imagine Garret must have got off that hill pretty good.
Well, first one up, so. It's going to be all up to Double G here. Corey said, my birdie's in the books.
Mm-hmm. Garret was pretty much just identical distance. It's pretty much the same, it looks like.
Missed this earlier.
Not that time.
Not this time.
So from hole 10, we decided to go back to the other water carry. Hole 9, which lets them throw right back at where the gallery is pretty much watching. And since Corey had the pad on the first sudden death hole, we shifted over to Garret taking the pad on this one.
Yeah, and if you remember earlier, Garret actually got the birdie on this hole, and Corey did not.
Correct. Wants to turn a
Come
little
on.
bit more.
Keep going.
Ooh.
He's up on the top, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if those tree branches are in his way. It's a smaller tree, so.
See how Corey attacks this one. Last time he went to the right side, he was trying to play the hyzer up the hillside.
Yeah, he tries to hyzer flip straight at it.
Mm-hmm.
And he flipped it just a little too much earlier.
Those roots came into play also near the base.
Same shot.
Similar shot.
Needs it to hook up a little bit more.
It's almost the same shot. I mean, maybe a little closer than last time.
Yeah, closer. He got it to hook up, but the roots just kept him from.
Yeah.
His goal was to skip up the hill, but the roots just stopped him.
Well, Corey is outside, or sorry, not outside, but a longer putt than Garret. I think they both are right inside the circle, though.
Yeah, they both have very similar distances. Both have difficult putts. Is uphill. Got a little bit of silling to contend with. He did miss a similar putt earlier.
Not this time.
No, he does not.
Solid putt.
Great putt from Corey.
Pressure on Garret now.
So yeah, Garret, those little tree branches right there might be slightly in his way. Just enough to get in your head, you know?
Mm-hmm. He's putting well, though. Just needs to keep that focus.
Oh, strong side, just off the side. Are you serious?
Strong side spit out.
Great battle.
What a battle, though.
Yeah, I was wanting to see more of this.
Yeah, what a battle. I wish it would have gone more holes, honestly, but... And that'll do it for the 2023 Jacksonville Open. Props to Corey Ellis for getting the win. Also Garret Gurthie for the battle all the way down the stretch.
Yeah, they really made it exciting for everybody out there to watch. And, I mean, we have to give a shout-out to Braeden and Ian. They also battled it out right there for third.
Yeah, Zach Kitchen also coming from the chase card.
Yeah, saw him down at Trailblazer. He's doing great.
Big props to Dr. Charlie Boras for being on title responsive this year. Excited to bring you guys the Jacksonville Open next year, November 2024.
So how about that for a finish, guys? Give them a big round of applause, guys. Yeah. Playoff counts for much more than that. So either way, I want to thank everybody, all the volunteers. Everybody made this happen. I said I was going to cry. Here I fucking am again. Yeah. But no, so many hours, so many people make this happen. Shout out to Perky. Great job on the 4P. Yeah. I just want everybody to know, Perky spent probably 4 hours blowing off pads just Saturday. So I appreciate your just attention to detail, bro. Much love, man. Love you, bro. Yep. Shout out to Tyler, who's already gone. He wanted to get home. He's my right-hand man, makes everything legit. Brad Price, if you're still here, buddy. Somewhere, Brad. Thomas, Eden. Where you at, Thomas? Man, this man's got some vision. I appreciate your just big head. You're dreamer, man. I love it, dude.
Fore on, baby.
Fore on, baby. And my dad, of course, out here putting the sweat, blood, dealing with my shit all the damn time, kind of thing. So much love, Dad. Appreciate that. Either way, we're doing awards here for the top 3 for MPO. I don't know who got third. I'm so focused on who first and second. Was it Zach? No? Who was third place? Anyone know? Give me your name. 8? Braeden? Apologize, Braeden. I was so enamored in first and second, dude. What'd you shoot, man? 13 down today? 11 down? 8 under? Okay, I was trying to hype you up, man. Sorry, bro. Anyway, third place. Oh, Braeden Sides. Congrats, man. Sorry, dude.
You're good. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Sponsors, you want to shout them out, bro?
Yeah, I want to say a big thank you to the tournament staff and everybody involved in putting this on. I'm thankful to come down here and enjoy the time down here. So, and a big shout out to my sponsors, Discmania Discs and Down South Discs. So, thank you guys.
Jacksonville.
Great.
Bring it back next year.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Second place. Went all the way to that playoff. Played great tournament golf all week. It's a pleasure to watch him play in person. From Gainesville, Mr. Garret Gurthie.
All right, I want to thank all the staff for putting on a great tournament, as always. Glad to be back in Florida. Braden's got a bright future ahead of him. He killed it this weekend. Shout out to you, bud. Great work. Corey, he just doesn't miss putts, really, so good job. Way to keep we went tit for tat for like the last 8 holes, and then 2 more in the playoff. So really, Molly, Corey, safe travels back home. Thanks, guys.
Come back next year, bro.
All right. And that puts it up for our MPO winner. He signed up like the last week before the tournament, man, I think it was. Yeah. I was pretty hyped when you signed up, dude. I have much appreciation for that. Let's get it up for Mr. Corey Ellis.
Thanks, everybody that had anything to do with this event. I really enjoyed myself down there. Thanks to D and Goody for hosting us, Schwebby for caddying the last few holes, G for making it a battle. It was a blast. and thank my sponsors. You guys, throw Discraft. Thank you.
Yeah. Come back, baby. Come back.
All right, that's going to wrap us up for 2023. Just so you guys know, we have the same dates already locked in for next year. Got the A tier again for the pro side. It's going to be B tier for the AM side. That's pretty much so I can play. I can't play my own A tier, unfortunately. But that's part of the game. Either way, it'll be on Disc Golf Scene probably March, so look out for it. And we'll see y'all next year. Much love.